Your mother's lucky. She can see you.
I know. I'm sorry. So I'll try to speak it out for you, okay?
Okay.
So we're not gonna do music since you can't see me. We'll do music when we start plies and stuff, but for now, for this one. All right, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Prance right heel up and switch. Switch, switch. Up 5, 6, switch. 7, switch. 8, 8 more. 1, switch. 2, switch. 3 and 4, switch. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Lower both heels. Tuck your chin into your chest. Roll right and back and left. Back to the chin, your chest, and head up. Prance again, starting with your left foot and left heel up. And switch, switch, switch. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both heels down. Tuck your chin to your chest. Roll it to the left. And back. And right. And back to your chest. And look up. Take your right leg. Send it back to a lunge. Press your right heel down. Bend your left knee and press your hips forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch your left knee. Bend your right knee. Send your hips back. You're going to do kind of a flat back of sorts. 5, 6, 7, 8. And pull your feet back together. Stand up tall. Left leg. So take your left leg, press it back to a lunge, bend your right knee, send your hips forward, and your left heel down to the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch the right knee, bend to the left, send your hips back, keep your back nice and flat. Keep the right leg working. You're tensing the muscles, or not tensing, but you're working the muscles around your knee and your thighs. And come up. Face the bar still. You're going to take your right foot, press the heel up so that your right foot is on Ballet. Left foot is still pulling on the floor. And then you're going to take your foot all the way up to point as though you were in point shoes. And then you're going to press further forward so that the top of your big toe and your toes are on the floor. And you're going to continue pressing forward. And come back to put your right foot fully on the floor. Same thing for the left foot. Left foot up to releve. Full point. Press the tops of your toes down and press forward. And come back to put your feet fully on the floor. Right foot one more time. Releve. Full point. Press your toes down and stretch forward. And bring your foot back to the floor. Left foot last time. Demi point. Full point. Press the toes over and stretch the top of your foot. Come back. Down fully. Go ahead, keep your A hand on the bar. I'm going to face front, so my left hand. Come to a wide second. Grand plie. Take your hand off the bar as your hands so that your right foot is on releve, and press over it just a little bit. And come back, put your heel down. This time to the left leg. So pop the left heel, press over it a little bit, and pull your weight back to the center, and come back to a standing position. Turn the feet in, arms out to the side, flat back forward, hold with from your shoulders to your hips parallel with the floor. Feet in parallel in a wide second position. Slowly go a little lower and relax your back so that your hands are on the floor. Relax into the position. Drop your hips back to the right and to the left, to the right and left, right, left, right, left, and back to center. Alright, we're going to come back to our flat back position. So raise up with your shoulders, arms back out to the side, hold, and raise back up, keeping your back straight and tucking your hips. Walk your feet back to the center and shake them out. How do you feel?
Good.
How about you, Mary?
Yeah, good.
Were you able to kind of follow that?
I think I was, yeah. It'd be interesting to see what the video said, whether I did or not.
Well, here's your hoping.
But I mean, I think I did.
That's good. Whew. Okay. So we're just doing bar today.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and start in first position. We're going to do nice standard demi, grand in all four positions. In first position, you're going to port de bras forward for 4 counts, and then come back up for 4 counts to tendu to second. In second position, after your plies, you're going to port de bras into the bar for 4 counts, and back up for 4 counts to tendu to fourth. It's been a while since we've done fourth, like demi grand in fourth position on Thursdays, but that's okay. Demi grand, port de bras away from the bar, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for this port de bras to the side, I want the arm further away from the bar to come down to a neutral position. So it's the position where your hand is connected to the front of your thigh. And then your left arm, which is the arm closest to the bar for the right side, will be in third position. And then as you come out, you're going to bring both arms to first position, back out to second, to close your feet in fifth position. Make sense?
Yeah, I think I can do it.
All right, in fifth position, after your plies, you're going to port de bras back, up, and we're just gonna finish there. No balance.
Okay. All right.
All right.
This is very interesting.
I know. I'm trying to explain it more since you
Right,
can't
and it's
see me.
probably good for me.
I know there were a couple weeks when Mom was in Missouri after I came back to Statesboro where she couldn't have audio or she couldn't have video. So she just had to try and figure out the combinations from what I was saying.
Right.
It's a challenge. But
It is.
the things that we've done in the past were easier than the brand new combinations. Brand new combinations, I just had to tell myself, just keep moving. Who knows?
I mean, half of the battle with these classes anyways is just continuing to move. Since you can't see me in detail anyways and I can't give you guys corrections from so far away, you know?
Right.
But we try our best.
Right.
All right, 4 count intro. 5, 6, 7, 8. Jammy, stretch. Jammy, stretch. 1, 6, up, 7, 8. Forward roll forward. 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, tendu second. Jammy, stretch, jammy, stretch. Wrong, 6, up, 7, 8. Forward roll into the bar. 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, tendu fourth. Jammy, stretch, jammy, stretch. Wrong, 6, up, 7, 8. Forward roll away from the bar. 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, tendu to fifth. Jammy, stretch, jammy, stretch. 1, 6, up, 7, 8. Forward roll back. 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, open all arms, 7. On chase and finish. And that's it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that one went well?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Sorry. Questions before we do the other side?
No, not for me.
All right. 4 count intro. 6, 7, 8. Jammy, stretch. Jammy, stretch. Wrong. 6, up, 7, 8. Forward roll forward. 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, tendu to second. Jammy, stretch, jammy, stretch. Wrong. 6, 7, 8. Forward roll into the bar. 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, tendu to fourth. Jammy, stretch, jammy, stretch. Wrong. 6, up, 7, 8. Forward roll away from the bar. 2, 3, 4, demi. Stretch. 1, 6, up, 7, 8. Quarter drop back. 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, open the arms, Ballet shape, to finish. All right, how'd that side feel?
Yeah.
Good. So something I want to talk about today that Caroline has had us do, or try to do a couple times during class, the concept of allongé. Allongé is a way of finishing off, so when you finish a step or a combination in ballet, your legs and the rest of your body do what they normally do to signal that it's the end of the combination. Your arms have their own special thing that they're supposed to do to also signal the end of either a segment or a combination or an idea. And that thing is called allongé. So in most cases, allongé stems from the arms in second position. Nice, your shoulders back, your elbow up, your wrist back, and your palm trying its hardest to face up, even though, your body isn't actually gonna let that happen. So, allongé starts by dropping the shoulder and the elbow almost all the way down. And then you start the motion, you pull down, and then you turn your elbow all the way, your shoulder comes down again, and your arm stretches out to the side. The tops of your fingers are somewhere in line with the top of your head, or like your eyes, somewhere between there, depending on what you're doing when you're coming from second. And you stretch, you kind of press your shoulder forward and your arm back, and arch your back a little bit, and then you pull your arms back down to a finished position where both arms are down in front of your thighs. So I don't know if you'll be able to do that today, Mary, but it's in the video.
Okay, well, I kind of got it.
Okay, you can do that same idea in both fifth position and first, but it comes out slightly different. So like when you're in fifth position, where your arms are up above your head in a nice round position, your elbows are dropping a little bit, and you're shifting where the hand is facing. So instead of your palms facing each other, they will be facing away. And when you're doing YMCA and you're doing Y, your arms are like at a nice 45-degree angle. They're at a 90-degree angle of each other, right?
Right.
So you're doing that exact position, only instead of your palms facing each other like you would do for the Y, your palms are facing away from each other. And they're facing like the corner. They're not facing the wall, but they're not facing the floor either, if that makes sense. They're facing that little seam where the two things connect.
Okay.
So your palms are at a diagonal. That is,
They turn out, right?
yes. So again, your elbows drop a little bit, and then they turn so that your palms are facing away from you. And that is allongé from fifth position. When you're doing allongé from first, your arms are in front of you. Again, the elbows drop a little bit. Generally speaking, when you're doing an allongé from first, you're probably either going to be facing fully side from the audience or at a diagonal towards them, or a diagonal towards the front of the stage. Maybe. So you're never going to be facing fully front or fully back when you're doing an allongé to the front. You're going to be facing one of the corners or directly to the side. So, first position, the elbows drop a little bit, they come back up, and the palms face down, and your right arm will come so that it's, so if you were facing, if your left side was facing the audience, your right arm would come up above eye level, your left arm would go slightly down, about where your arm would be straight, coming straight from first, and your right arm goes up above your head. So this is generally the position that we use also when we're jumping, when we're doing large leaps. So raise your arm a little further more, the right one, further more. Yes, and your arms are never fully straight. They're slightly bent, your elbows are slightly bent, so that there is a movement of sorts. Your arms have a constant movement and flow through them instead of just locking and becoming stagnant, if that makes sense.
So does it give the illusion of motion, or it's just keeping your arms engaged?
Yes, both.
Okay.
Now, again, I don't know if you'll be able to do those right now, but I have it all on video.
Okay.
So there are things that we can all practice outside of class.
Okay. That sounds good.
Allongé at the bar, things that we've done at the bar where allongé comes to pass. We broached the subject a couple times when you're finishing a releve and attitude, where you bend your standing leg, you stretch the leg that's up into an arabesque, and you're going to bring your arms which have been in third position, to an allongé from fifth. Another way that we use allongé at the bar, so we did these on Tuesday, and last Tuesday as well actually, where Caroline had us doing those slow rond de jambes, where you start in plie, and then as you move your leg around, you stretch your knee, where your arm starts in one position and then moves to the 45-degree angle allongé out to the side. Yes? Does that ring bells?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Here's what we just learned comes into play. Another way that we do allongé is generally when we finish any of our combinations, before you close your arm down to the closed position with your hands in front of your thighs, if your arm is out in second, you're going to allongé to close your arm fully, which signals that this is the end of the combination.
Oh, okay.
The allongé from first position is generally a transition, or going through first is a transition to get to the allongé, which you'll do when you do leaps like soda shaws. Sometimes it's a position that we take when you are going to start a round of turns in a manège, which is a large circle around your stage. I'll stop talking in a second so we can actually continue class. Or if you're about to start a large, well, it's another manège. So you either use that arm arms as a way to start jumping manèges or turning manèges. They're fun. I like them. I think that's all the practical use I can remember that we've done in a class before.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go to tendus since
Okay.
that's the next thing. Tendus from first position. 5, 6, 7, arms to second. Tendu front, close first. Tendu front, close first. Tendu front, flex your foot. Point the foot, piqué to close back to first. So, tendu front, 2, 3, flex, point, piqué, close first. So that flex to point to piqué is kind of brisk. We're going to do that in all 4 positions. We're going to do that front, side, back, and then side again. Arms will stay in second the whole time. Questions?
No?
Okay. Do you want me to go over the whole combination or just try to do it?
No? Well, let's try to do it. I think I can get it.
All right. It's nice. The music itself is nice and slow, so we should have a lot of time to think about it.
Okay.
4 count intro. 6, 7, feet to first. Tendu front, close first. Front, close first. Front, flex, point, piqué, close first. Tendu side, close first. Side, close first. Tendu side, and flex, and point, piqué, close first. Tendu back, first, back, first. Tendu back, flex, point, piqué, close first. Last time to side, and first, side, first, side, and flex, and point, piqué, close first, and finish. How do you feel?
Yeah, I think I got that.
Good.
I figure if I make any mistakes, I can correct it when I see the video. But
Yeah,
I think I got that.
good. Honestly, I think that this is a good thing for you, Mary, because like 85% of your problems, technically, when it comes to completing ballet, is that you have absolutely no confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
So you're by not being able to see my image, you have to let go of your safety net and just go for it.
I was thinking that same thing while we were doing this bright side. I thought, geez, I'm having to know this without looking at somebody.
And you do
to
know
tell me
it.
how to do it.
And you do know it. That's the thing. You know what you're doing. You just don't think that you do. So you lose confidence and then you
Yeah.
stop.
Right. Now, I have a sense of concentration. If
Yes.
it gets broken, I'm totally out of it. I have no idea where I'm going.
Oh, I understand that.
So that's a lot of times that happened. And I just stopped when it did because I just knew I had nothing in my head.
That's okay though. That's where you get to the point where instead of having to think so hard. You can just let your body do what it knows how to do. Because at this point, your body does know how to do it. We've done a lot of the things enough times that
Right,
your body knows what's happening.
right, and the terminology you're using, I see it in my head, what it is when you say it. So I know that my body does know how to do it.
Yeah.
Because I recognize the term and how it's done.
All
But
right.
it's taken a long time.
Well, that's fine. I only understand half of what I do about ballet because I started dancing when I was 5?
Oh gosh,
6?
it's a long time.
It was kindergarten.
Yeah.
But
What
you know, Genevieve, we didn't get to see the beautiful action that you do in ballet when you were teaching it. Now that I get to watch you, you're just beautiful out there on the floor. It's just amazing to me.
I'm glad you think so. I hope you realize that as critical as you are for yourself every time you supposedly do something wrong, I am just as critical about myself.
Or on you.
Oh yeah. Yep. I am as hard on myself as you are as for yourself. All right.
All right.
Let's do the second side.
Okay.
4 count intro. Start in first position. 6, 7, arms to second. On front, close first. Front, close first. Front, and flex, and point, pique, close first. Tendu side, close first. Side, close first. Side, flex, point, pique, close first. Tendu back, close first. Back, first. Back, and flex, and point, pique, close first. Last time, side, first, side, first, side, and flex, and point, pique, close first to finish. All right, how'd the left side go?
Good.
Good. All right. Since our first couple combinations have gone so well together, we're gonna try something a little faster and a little more complicated for tendus from fifth. So you're gonna start in first position, or fifth position, sorry. Start in fifth position, arms 5, 6, 7, bring your arm up to third position. Tendu front, with your outside leg twice. Bring your arms to arabesque, tendu back twice with your inside leg. Tendu side with your outside leg. 2, 4 times, no, 3 times. 3 times. Side, close back, side, close. Fifth, front, side, close back. Restart the arms so that they're in arabesque. We're going to do 2 to the back with the outside leg, back, 2, arms to third, inside leg front, 2, arms to second, 3 to the side, close front, back, front, plie, sous-sus. I want your right arm in first position and your left arm in third. So it's different from what you're used to.
It's harder.
And it's a little harder. Because half of your back is using one set of muscles and the other half of your back is using a different set of muscles. I mean, they're the same set of muscles, but they're doing different things.
So is your left arm up, right?
Yes.
And your right arm is down.
In front of you.
Yes. got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's harder.
All right, and the whole time you're in Susu, you're trying as hard as you can to raise up higher and higher on your releve. I know you can raise higher than you think you can, Mary.
Yeah.
half of your balance when you're in Susu, when you're in any of the releve positions, comes from your core. The other half comes from how high you are on releve, or how hard you're pushing yourself up onto releve. I can tell you that even I have worked my ankles so that I have a fairly good foot. I have a good arch in releve, but I spend every spare second that we are in Susu or we are in coupe working the muscles so that I am pressing my foot up higher and higher, because that honestly helps with the balance.
Okay.
I know it feels like it would be easier to be to have your heel closer to the floor, but it actually screws with your center of balance, especially
Okay.
when you start trying to add a turn to it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So the higher you press yourself up onto releve, the easier it is to hold the balance and to get yourself around when we finally do get to doing turns.
Okay. We'll try.
All right, so are you ready for the combination?
Yep.
All right, 4 count intro. No. 6, 7, arms to third. Front. 2, arabesque back. 2, outside leg side. 2, 3, range the arms outside back. 2, front. 2, side. 2, 3, plie, Susu. Right arm to first position. Left arm up to third. Hold. 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 We're going to bring both arms to second position. Allonge and finish.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's a good thing to practice.
All right. Questions before we do the left side?
No?
All right, let's do it. 4 count intro. 6, 7, arms to third. Front, 2, back, 2, side, 2, 3, change the arms. Back, 2, front, 2, side, 2, 3, plie, Susu. This time left arm in first position, and right arm up to third. Hold, hold, bring both arms to second, and allonge to finish and fit.
Well, when I look really up,
Mm-hmm.
it helps the balance. If I'm looking down, or, I haven't stretched my body up, but I've got my head down, the balance is just a lot harder to keep.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's why I tell you to keep your chin up and not look at the floor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I see.
Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a rond de jambe combination. I'm going to play with our allonge a little bit. So we're so 5, 6, 7, arms out to the side in a second. 2 slow tendus, regular. So front, back, front, back. 2 in plie, where the first half is in plie and the second half is stretched. So for the first half of this rond de jambe, you're going to bring your arm to first position. side and stretch your leg. You're going to bring your arm to fifth, third. What? You're going to bring your arm above your head.
Okay.
And as you rondejambe your leg to the back, you're going to allonger your arm from fifth. It is third, right? It is third. Out to our 45-degree angle with your palms facing the corner. To do the same thing again. So arms in first position, up to third, to allonger, to close fifth position back, to reverse, 2 regular slow, 3, 4. This time your arm's going to start, no, your arm's going to start in first again this time. It's going to come through resting position as you bring your leg to the side. And as you bring your leg to the front, you're going to come up, you're going to bring your arm straight up to allonger from third. So it's nearer this way, or it's not strictly through third this way, but you're still getting to that position. So 2 allongé, 2 allongé, close in fifth, plie in fifth position, and pick up your inside leg, so your left leg for the right side. Bring it to passe back, so your heel will connect with the back of your knee. Your toes will kind of peek out the side. You're going to bring your arms try to bring your arms to third. And as we finish, so you're on releve, both arms are in third. As you bring your foot down to susu, you're going to allonger your arms from third position. Sound like a plan?
Yeah, let's try.
All right. 4-count intro. Take it nice and easy. Nice and short combination. 6, 7, arms to second. 2 slow, and around, front, and around. 3 plie, arms to allongé, plie, allongé. Start back and around, back and around. First, plie allongé, through first, allongé. Close fifth, plie, inside leg passe, arms to third. You're ready. Not doing this way. And susu, allongé the arms, and finish. Yeah, it's a little harder.
Yeah.
How'd that one feel though?
Well, I think I got some of it, and some of it I'll get from the video. I got some of it.
Kind of raggedy, even watching.
Yeah. This is a weird one. Mostly because I'm making you guys focus on the arms a little more and the correct circuit. I'm not as good at speaking the combination yet. I'll get better at that.
On your arms, if it's down near your thigh, that's first, right?
No. First position is the one where it's right in front of your chest.
Oh,
So-
okay, that's first. So second goes out to the side,
Correct.
right? And where is third?
Third is the one that's above your head.
Okay, third, and then is there a fourth?
Technically yes, but those we get into more when we're in the center.
All right. First,
The position, I don't actually think that the position where your arms are down by your thighs, I don't know if that has a name. I'm sure it does have an official name, I just don't know it.
Oh, okay, all right.
So, we'll see.
Okay,
All right, left side?
yeah.
All right, 4 count intro. 5, 6, 7, arms to the side. 2 slow, and around.